Good morning, everyone. As you can see on the board, that is our lesson that we are going to discuss this morning. So the lesson is all about MFP parts overview. On my back, you can see the MFP or multi-function printer. So one by one of these parts we are going to learn, okay, and we are going to know what is each function. Okay, to start with, let's start with the first part of the MFP, so which is the DE-DF, meaning duplexing automatic document feeder. Now, what is the function of DE-DF? Now, the function of DE-DF is to make your work very easy. Just like if you photocopy 75 sheets of paper, so no need to use the platen glass. You need to use the DE-DF. You just put the paper on the upper part of the DE-DF and then let the paper feed by itself. Okay, you just press the start, then after that you can photocopy the 75 sheets of paper. Now, where is that DE-DF on this machine? Now, this is the DE-DF, this one. Okay, now on the upper part of this DE-DF, this one is called the document input 3. So you just put the paper here, the 75 sheets of paper or 50 sheets of paper, you just put it here and then you just press the start. Then the machine will photocopy all the documents. No need to open the DE-DF and put the paper here one by one. No need. You just put it here on the DE-DF, on the document input 3. So that is the function of DE-DF. Now, once there is DE-DF, there is also duplex module. This two is tandem. The duplex module is this one. This is the duplex module. Okay. The work of this duplex module is to let the paper pass if you photocopy two sides to one side or two-sided to two-sided or one side to two sides. So that's the work of this duplex module. Now, on this machine, it is the DE-DF is capable of feeding up to 75 sheets of paper. Okay. Now, the maximum paper that the DE-DF can be used is only up to A3. Okay, this is the size of A3, which is 297 mm by 432 mm. So, bigger than A3, the DE-DF, this machine cannot be used. So, up to A3 only the paper which will be used here. Okay, or lower than A3 like this, A4 or A5, it can be used. Okay. Now, the next part of the MFP is the 3 module. Now, we call this one Tandem 3 module, which is on the lower part of the MFP. So, these are the 4 paper 3 of the machine. So this is 3-1, 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4, or they call that one paper 3. Each one is named paper 3. Okay. Now, on the lower part of this paper 3, number 3 and number 4, you can remove that one. You can remove this. You can remove this to paper 3 and change to a Tandem 3 module. Just what you see on the starboard. So they call this one Tandem 3 module. Now the Tandem 3 module you can put a total of up to 2,000 sheets or 2,000 paper. The Tandem 3 module. Now, the paper 1 and paper 2, you can only put paper up to 500 sheets. Okay? So, this one. Well, paper 3.1, you can put 500 sheets of paper here. Paper 3.2, you can put 500 sheets of paper here. And this one, you can also put 500 and another 500 here in paper 3 number 4. Now, the 2,000, if you want to change these two paper 3, 4 and 3, you can change this one by Tandem, named Tandem 3 module. You can put a paper up to 2,000 sheets of paper. Then the other part, because this one is divided into two, the Tandem 3 module, you can put the first part of the Tandem 3 module, you can put 1,200 sheets of paper, and the other part is 800 sheets of paper. Okay, so they call this one paper 3. Now the paper 3, this one, you can put here either E4, you can put E4, okay, or A3. This one is A3, or you can change this one. You can remove the E3 and then put the E4 like this. You just move this one and move this one like this. Okay, and you can move this paper 3. So it's hard to move because it's already not used. So this one can be changed to A3 and E4. Okay, so that's the work of paper 3. Okay, the next MFP parts is the LCD touch panel, which is this one, and numeric keypad. These are the numeric keypad. Now, on this control panel, we call this is called control panel. Now, the green color is called the start button. And we have here the touch panel. Okay, so you can just select the paper 3 here, paper 3.1, paper 3.2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can select how many copies you want. So on this numeric keys, this is the numeric keys. This is the stop, and this is the clear. Okay, so it's very easy to use this one because you just only press what you want to photocopy. Now I have here on other side of the MFP, this one. So here you can see this is the touch control panel, and these are the numeric keys here. So you can see a start, and there is a stop, and there is a reset, Okay, and then we have here the copy, you have the fax, scan, and then the user box. Now, if you want to photocopy, you just press the paper, what paper you are going to use. It's either E4, E5, or E3. Then, once you select E4, you just press A4, then OK, here. And then, if you want to photocopy two paper and put it on two sides, put it on one paper, two sides, you just press the two side, or one side to two side, like this. Then press OK. Okay. Then you just put the paper here, like this. Put the paper on the input or document input 3 here, like that. Okay, like this, two paper, and then put it on one side, two sides. Okay, to continue. Now, once you put this paper on the document input 3, like this. Now, this machine sends that the paper that you put on the document input 3 is E4. Why? The machine sends that this is E4. It's because of this sensor. Okay, this is the sensor. We have also here sensor, and we have also another sensor here. This is, they call this one the automatic paper sensor. Okay, or automatic paper size. So these are the sensor that detects the paper. So if there is no paper, then the machine know that there is no paper on document input 3. So if you put also A3, the last part of the sensor will be touched, okay, by the paper. Okay. Now, once you put paper on the document input 3, always face up. Okay. Do not put the paper face down. Okay. Do not put the paper face down. Always face up. Why? Because the paper, once it goes inside the feeder or DEDF, the paper will be scanned like this. It will flip. This paper will be flipped on the back of the DEDF. So once it is flipped around on the DEDF, then it will scan here on this part. Now, which part that the paper will be scanned is this one. They call this one the slit glass. So this is the lamp. The lamp will go here, and it will light here. Now, once it is light, then it's time that the paper is scanned. Okay, so it will just pass here, the paper, and then it will go back up here. Then you can get the paper down the document input 3 here on the lower part. Okay, so that's how the DEDF work, or how the machine scan your paper when you use the DEDF. Okay, so this one is the platin glass. Okay, if you only photocopy one paper, you just put it here, like this. You can see an arrow here. This is the arrow, which is where you start, you put your paper. Okay, so you just put the paper like this. Do not put the paper here, okay, or here, no, or here, no. You just follow where is the arrow here, this one, which is the start of putting your paper so that when the machine start to scan, it will exactly scan all the paper. Okay, so this is the platen, they call this one the platen glass or document glass. Okay, so this is how you put the paper. Okay, so it's either portrait or landscape. Okay, portrait or landscape, like this. The machine will automatically scan if it is portrait or landscape, and the result will be the same. Okay. Okay, the next parts of MFP is the offsetting center catch tray. Now, where is that offsetting center catch tray or OCCT? Now, on this machine, this is the OCCT or offsetting center catch tray. What is the function of that offsetting catch tray? The function is just only to catch the paper that you are copying, photocopying. It will go out here. The paper will go out here and it will land here on the offsetting catch tray. Okay, so once you photocopy the document will go out here once you use the DADF, and then the printout will go out here on the offsetting catch tray. Now this offsetting catch tray can hold or carry, can hold up to 500 sheets of paper. So this one, so it can hold up to 500 sheets of paper. Okay, now if you put more than 500, maybe it can hold, but it will damage this one, the of OCCT. Okay, because the more paper you put here, it will become heavier. Okay, so it can hold only up to 500 sheets, this one. So this is named offsetting center catch tray, is the OCCT. Okay, so remember, this machine can only use paper from A4, A5, A4 up to A3 only. Okay, thank you. Now next parts of MFP is named bypass tree. Now on this machine, where is the bypass tree? Now on the left hand side of the machine, you can see the bypass tree. Now this is the bypass tree. This one is the bypass tree. Now what is the function of this bypass tree? As you know, we have so many special paper. We have this color paper, we have this postcard paper, we have this OHP sheet. So, and we have also the thick paper, thick like cartoon. So this is the function now of the bypass tree. If you use the thick kind of paper, you have to use the bypass tree here. If you have to use postcard, it is a thick paper, you have to use the bypass tree. And if you use the OHP sheet, you have to use the bypass tree. Why we use the bypass tree? Because this special paper, if you put it on the tree, on the paper tree, it will cause paper jam. So maybe you might damage something inside if you use the paper tree. So we use the bypass tree because directly the paper will go to the machine inside here, pass here, and then it will go directly out here on the OCCT. Okay, so there's no need for the paper to run on this side on the paper 3. Okay, so that the paper will not be, or the machine will not be damaged, and also the paper will not be damaged. Okay, once you use the special paper. So this is the bypass 3. So the bypass 3 can hold approximately, the capacity is up to 100 sheets of paper. Now, more than 100, you cannot feed the paper on the bypass 3. Okay, you cannot, the paper will not get inside because it's more than 100 sheet. So the capacity is only up to 100 sheet. Lower than 100 sheet is so good. It's good. But the maximum is up to 100 sheets. More than that, you cannot feed the paper inside the bypass 3. So that's it. Now you can also use up to A3, from E5 or E6 to E3. That's the paper that you can use in the bypass 3. So remember, the special paper, those are the paper that you have to feed in the bypass 3. No need to use the paper 3 because it can make some paper jam. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.